Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, as you know that we have finished our syllabus and now we have started revision. But it is not a quick revision. We are going to discuss all the chapters in the same way as we discussed first time. So it is going to be a very detailed revision of each and every chapter. So in my last class I revised chapter 1 in First Flight, A Letter to God. Also many extra questions, examination style questions, paragraph based questions have been discussed in that video. So if you haven't watched my last video, my previous video, so please watch my previous video, okay, in which I have discussed chapter 1, A Letter to God, in detail, and also I have discussed extra question answers, and many question answers have been given to you for practice. Okay, so now let's begin today's topic, that is reported speech. So what is reported speech? Reported speech is also known as direct and indirect narration. Reported speech is also known as direct and indirect narration. When exact words spoken by the speaker are represented, so it is called direct narration. And when exact message is conveyed by changing the sentence, some changes are done regarding pronouns and tenses, then it is called indirect narration. Okay. So let us understand it with the help of example. Let me give you an example of direct narration. Ravi says, I am going to Mumbai today. I am going to Mumbai. Okay. Ravi says, I am going to Mumbai. It is direct narration because the same message is conveyed using the same words. So if any message is conveyed using the same words spoken by the speaker, it is called direct narration. What is indirect narration? So let us write the same sentence in indirect narration. Ravi says that he is going to Mumbai. Ravi says that he is going to Mumbai. So what is the difference between these two sentences? So dear students, in the first one we can see that the statement given by the speaker has been represented in exact words. But in the second one you can see some changes have been made regarding pronoun and regarding connector. Okay, so how many changes you can see here? First of all, in direct narration you can see comma and inverted comma. If we have to write exact words spoken by the speaker, so we always write the statement within inverted comma. And here, if you have to write the same into indirect narration, according to the second speaker, which is going to forward the message next. Some changes regarding pronouns and tenses are done, and these commas are removed and they are replaced with conjunction that. So in indirect narration, you can see that commas and inverted commas have been removed and conjunction that is used in order to join reporting verb and reported speech. So this is an example of direct narration, and this one the example of indirect narration. So now students, I have just said reporting verb and reported speech. These two things are very important part of direct narration. We must know what reporting verb is and what reported speech is. We must know, only then we will be able to understand all the rules regarding changes from direct to indirect and indirect to direct. Okay? So now dear students, let me tell you this part, this verb which comes before comma, this verb is called reporting verb. I am writing in short here. This verb is called reporting verb, and this subject which comes before this comma, it is called reporter. This subject is called reporter and this is reporting verb. Okay. Now coming to the next part of the sentence which has been written within double inverted comma, this part is called reported speech. This whole part which has been written within double inverted comma, it is called reported speech. Okay, once again, this verb which has been written just before comma, it is called. So let us divide it into two parts first to understand it better. This is the first part of this sentence, and this statement which has been written within double inverted comma, it is the second part. So in first part, this subject, first part is that part which has been written before comma. Okay, so this subject is reporter and this verb is reporting verb, while the statement which has been written within double inverted comma, it is reported speech. Okay. So when we convert a sentence from direct to indirect speech, some common things which we must remember. First of all, we remove comma and inverted comma and we use conjunction that. Okay. So there are certain rules regarding it. It is not only one rule. It is not like that you are always going to use that by removing comma and inverted comma. So there are certain rules regarding it and we will be discussing all the rules one by one. Okay. So if you haven't taken the screenshot, please take the screenshot, or you can pause the video and write it down. I am going to rub it and I am going to discuss more rules regarding direct and indirect narration regarding reported speech. Okay. Okay. So dear students, rule 1. What is rule 1? If reporting verb if reporting verb, in short, I have written RV earlier, so I will be using RV next time when it will come, so that is why I am writing here, so that you can understand it. Okay, if reporting verb is in present or future tense, if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then no change regarding tenses will be done in indirect narration. In indirect narration. Okay, dear students, so what is the first rule? First rule is that if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then no change regarding tense, no changes here, we should write, no changes regarding tenses will be done in indirect narration. No changes regarding tenses of reported speech. You should write here of reported speech. I am writing in short, it is the reported speech. So RV reporting verb and RS reported speech. Okay. Once again, let me revise this rule. If reporting verb, which part? Which is written just before the comma, which I showed you earlier. Okay. If reporting verb is in present or future tense, if the tense of reporting verb is either present or future, then no changes regarding tenses of reported speech. Then no changes regarding tenses of reported speech will be done in indirect narration. Very simple. One thing you must remember, dear students, whatever the changes will take place in indirect narration, reported speech, whatever the changes will take place in reported speech while converting it from direct to indirect narration, it will be decided by reporting verb. It means reporting verb will decide whether the tense of reported speech will be changed or not. Which part will decide? Reporting verb will decide. So according to reporting verb, we have to decide whether the tense of reported speech will be changed or not. If reporting verb is in present or future tense, if reporting verb is in present or future tense, no need to change the tense of reported speech while converting a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Okay, so take the screenshot for the first rule, and now let me write example which is example based on this rule. Okay, so I hope you have taken the screenshot. You can pause the video and write down the rule if you want to note it down. Okay. So see children, example 1. Okay. Anuj says Raghav is my best friend. Anuj says Raghav is my best friend. What is the first rule? If reporting verb is in present or future tense, you need not change the tense of reported speech. But before this, we must write two more rules which I forgot to make you write. So please write down. I'm writing here. Okay, I'm not rubbing it now. Second thing, beta, what we are going to do, say or says to change into tell or tells. Okay, say to, sorry, you must write here say to so that you may not get confused. Say to or says to, okay, it changed into tell or tells. It means say to, say to. Keep it, remember, say to, not say only. Say to is changed into tell, while says to is changed into tells. You must keep it, remember. Okay, and the third thing which you must remember, by removing comma and inverted comma, by removing comma and inverted comma, conjunction that is used. Okay, so these two things you must add. Then we are going to change it into indirect narration. So before changing it, you must add these two more rules. Say to or says to, it changed into tell or tells, or say to into tell, while says to into tells. And one more here, we should write said to. Said to is changed into told. Okay, beta. So please note down in a proper way. Say to is changed into tell, says to is changed into tells, and said to is changed into told. If to comes after say, says or said, only then they will be converted into tell, tells and said to respectively. Either they will not be converted, they will remain the same. If to is followed by say, says, said, only then they will be converted into tell, tells, told respectively. If they are not followed by to, they will not be converted. They will remain the same. Okay? And by removing comma and inverted comma, conjunction the is used. Okay? Now let us change it into indirect narration. So you can take the screenshot or you can pause the video and write down these rules. Okay. This is direct narration. Now let us change it into indirect narration. Anuj says, which tense it is? Identify the tense of reporting verb. This is reporting verb. Says is reporting verb. The verb which is written before comma, just before comma, it is reporting verb. Okay. So identify the tense of says. Arun says. Which tense it is? Simple present. It is simple present. So what we have just written, if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then we need not change the tense of reported speech. So as we can see that it is in simple present tense. Simple present means in present tense, then tense of this reported speech will not be changed. So Anuj says will remain same, it will not be changed into tells because it is not followed by to. It will be changed into tells only when it is followed by to. So here it is not followed by to. That is why it will remain the same. Okay. So Anuj says, now remove this comma and inverted comma, that Raghav, tense will not be changed as it is present tense, reporting verb is in present tense, so that is why tense will not be changed. Anuj says that Raghav is, now pronoun will be changed, and rules regarding pronoun we will discuss later. So this my is for Raghav. So according to Anuj says that Raghav is my best friend. Okay, so this my is for Anuj. So according to Anuj, it will be changed into his. So how we change pronouns of different person, so it will be discussed later. Okay, so Anuj says that Raghav is his best friend. Okay, so dear students, here we can see that if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the tense of reported speech is not changed. Second thing, by removing inverted commas, by removing comma and inverted commas, we use conjunction that in order to join reporting verb and reported speech. Second thing. Third thing, says to is changed into tells, say to into tell, and said to into told. If they are not followed by to, then they are not changed. Is it clear? Okay. So I hope it is clear. So you can take the screenshot or you can pause the video and write down the rules. Now we are going to discuss more examples regarding it. Example 2. Direct narration. Mayank says, or Mayank will say to Priyanka, comma, double inverted comma, Mayank will say to Priyanka, comma, double inverted comma, Rajesh has not returned or came back yet. Okay, inverted comma closed. Mayank will say to Priyanka, Rajesh has not come back. Sorry, it is not came back, it should be come back. Okay, come back yet. Now indirect. So first of all, what we should see? We should see whether it is say or say to. So as it is say to, so it will be changed into tell. Mayank will, sorry, it is K. Mayank will tell. Why tell? Because it is say is followed by to. Because say is followed by to. So when say is followed by to, then we will convert it into tell. Okay. So Mayank will tell Priyanka that Mayank will tell Priyanka that now dear students, remove inverted comma, and by removing inverted comma we have written that Rajesh. Now let us check whether we need to change the tense of reported speech or not. So which part will decide? Reporting verb will decide. Which part will decide? Reporting verb will decide whether the tense of reported speech will be changed or not. So here, dear students, we can see that reporting verb is in future tense, and the rule which we have just written, according to that rule, if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the tense of reported speech is not changed. Okay? So Mayank will tell Priyanka that Rajesh has not come back yet. Okay, so it's all about the first rule, in which we have seen if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the tense of reported speech is not changed. Okay, so what we have discussed as of now we have discussed, in order to change a sentence from direct to indirect narration, we have to follow some rules. So one by one we will have to discuss all the rules. We will be discussing all the rules. What is the first rule which we have just discussed? The first rule is that if reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the tense of reported speech will not be changed. Second, if say, says and said, they are followed by to, then they will be converted into tell, tells and told respectively. Third thing, by removing comma and inverted comma, conjunction the is used. Okay, so changes regarding pronoun also take place, which we will discuss later. How we change the pronoun, we will discuss in next rules, in the coming rules. Okay, so I hope this rule is clear to you. Let me write more examples regarding rule 1. So I hope you have written it, or you have taken the screenshot of the same. Kavita has said to Seema. Kavita has said to Seema, Raju is a naughty boy. Kavita has said to Seema, Raju is a naughty boy. Let us change it into indirect narration, as it is direct narration. Now indirect narration. Kavita has, now said to, it will be changed into told, has told Seema. Now remove commas and inverted commas. Write conjunction that Raju. Now whether the tense of reported speech will be changed or not, let's check it. So in which tense the reporting verb is? In which tense the reporting verb is? It is in present perfect tense. What is the tense of reporting verb? So the tense of reporting verb is present perfect. So present perfect means it is in present. So if reporting verb is in present or future, then the tenses of reported speech are not changed. So the tense of this reported speech will not be changed. It will remain the same. Okay. So Kavita has told Seema that Raju told Seema that Raju, what I am doing? sorry. it was all by mistake. Sorry. Kavita has told Seema that Raju is a naughty boy. Okay. So this is all about the rules which we have discussed as of now. Okay. So this is the first rule which we have discussed in this video. So there are many rules regarding direct and indirect narration, regarding reported speech, which we will be discussing in the coming videos. So thank you students for watching the videos. Keep watching the videos and keep practicing. See you tomorrow.